Well, new for you this morning, and first at 5 a.m. we were telling you about the November ballot. Just got a little more interesting for San Francisco voters. They now have two important new measures to consider after the vote by supervisors. Today in the Bay's Ginger Conejero Saab live for us in San Francisco this morning. And Ginger, the thing about here, these measures really could change the face of the city.
That's right, Marcus. Good morning to you. Supervisors approved two new ballot measures yesterday. One would authorize a pay hike for veteran San Francisco police officers, while the other is about a bond measure, a nearly $400 million bond measure that would revamp the city of San Francisco. Let's start there. Now, the $390 million bond would require 2/3 approval from voters. And here's how that money would break down. Over $200 million would go to improving healthcare facilities like Chinatown Public Health Center, Laguna Honda, as well as Zuckerberg San Francisco General. Over $70 million would go to public spaces, including a $25 million renovation of Harvey Milk Plaza, and about $40 million to go to other public spaces, including improving the mayor's office. $50 million would go to housing homeless families, and nearly $65 million would go to repaving and redesigning city streets. Now, voters will also have a ballot measure on police staffing that has to do with a police staffing retention measure, allowing San Francisco police officers to defer retirement for 5 years. So instead, they would stay on payroll performing neighborhood patrol or investigative work. Supporters say this would help stop the bleeding in the department's dire staffing crisis. Now, Marcus, yesterday you sat down with the mayor to talk about many things San Francisco ahead of the Board of Supervisors meeting that saw the votes of these two ballot measures. Now, what was discussed was many things, including homelessness, which is a decisive issue in the mayoral race and on the November ballot. Here's Mayor Breed on pushing for progressive penalties at this point.
We are offering them housing. We're offering them shelter. So it's not like we're not offering them anything, and they are refusing. So when they are refusing, then we are going to enforce the law, and that means progressive penalties.
Now, we'll have more on Marcus's one-on-one with the mayor at 6:30, as well as on NBCBayArea.com. I know, Marcus, I listened into some of that interview, and you really did talk about many things, everything from the vice president now and the presidential bid for the vice president to many other key issues here in the city. So definitely a lot to watch out for.
Yeah,
Marcus?
Two key races right now. Presidency and San Francisco. So there you have it. All right, Ginger Conejero Saab, thank you for that.